of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. From the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Drake will start the drive on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. That one a first down pickup of 8. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Some of the most unselfish players I've been from our team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat our words, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. And he's got some space here. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive defensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it in some sort of field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's at the 40, 20. He will score. Touchdown, Eagles. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And he won't quite make it to the 25. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one.
What's up, Christian? Hey. Look at my baby right there commenting on.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
That's my baby. Commenting on my channel.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And only able to get 2 here.
What's up, Christian?
At the 30. Nice plays on there with a touch pass. Looked good at the start, but the defense was ready.
And they did a great job scouting, not just scouting.
Now
executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
You can hear yourself?
That's going to be caught. It's James Prochet.
Damn, you messed me up. You're not on speaker. You in my AirPod. You can hear yourself on my stream, though?
Ravens touchdown. James Prochet.
Oh, yeah.
70 yards. And the Ravens have moved out in front. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Hurts to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Going deep here for Watkins. And they'll work this down inside the 30. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. They'll go option to the short side. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Hurts. Just keeping the play alive. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. They'll go again with Dobbins. Room to run. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 36 yards. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Eagles.
Again, open partner, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games at a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Elliott good with a PAT. And they're back with it, a touchdown at 21-14. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. That one complete to Prochet. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the middle.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. He gets us to the outside midfield across the 45 before going out. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Tucker's kick is good, and the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Here we go. 18 Cardinals. Panther 11. Hustle.
They'll throw now on the final play. Going deep here for Watkins. And that is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
You know, we always talk about the chess match in a football game, but we're usually talking about offensive coordinator versus defensive coordinator. How about the special teams coaches? I think we just saw a big-time adjustment by one to help his team get a spark to start the 2nd half.
Second half will start with a run by Sanders. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. On 1st down, Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They go play action with Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Play action. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like he was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down inbounds. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't throw.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
That swung out wide to Sanders. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Steps away to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Smith catches left side. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 21. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Hurts sets up to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Goes right back to Smith again. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Gainwell. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. On the sneak, it's Hurts. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he'll get it. He's over for a touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Eagles have taken a 4th quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And some room to work. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 70 yards. And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. So minutes after giving up the lead in the 4th quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down, up, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight, though, on the other side, though, right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. Oh, he's got a little down lane. And he's going to get this all the way down to the 2 before he's wrestled out. 87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So all the way down close to the goal line. Good blocking up front. Helped to spring him.
When this drive is over, he's got to get to the bench and sing kumbaya with the offensive line, doesn't he? Big-time openings for him. Gets him all the way down to the 2-yard line. Let's see if they can pound it in.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. He'll look to throw. Touchdown, Eagles! Miles Sanders, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Connecting with Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Jackson. Dobbins with it. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Here's Jackson. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. One thing that makes him so tough in these 2-minute drills, you've got to take into consideration he's and
that's a big plus for him, but he also has to be careful with that mobility. Sometimes getting rid of the ball and stopping the clock is more important than running around and maybe taking a sack.
Now Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
One chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
In motion, the tight end. That's into the hands of Prochet. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. They'll look to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's caught. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead when there was no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Miami Dolphins. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium.
On the set.
Two and a throw right away. And his first pass is incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Meanwhile, to his throw, caught by his receiver, Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Tua going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Tua. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Let's go.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
They'll start with the option. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. From the 16, Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. And got his man complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll go option to the short side. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Trying to improvise. And that will be incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he is going to lose yardage here. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now a dump off here complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. We're scoreless after 1. So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Hurts. Buying time to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Dolphins have got it.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. It's Hill, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua, that's caught. Waddle on the left side. Finding space at the 40. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action. Here's Tua. Getting this out to the flat. Mostert. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down. Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you pumped the football there.
So we're changing the analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Now Tua going to try and sneak it. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. The sneak successful for the yard out. And the Dolphins go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This fielded right at the goal line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. Takes it to about the 37. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there. And it turned into a ill-advised throw into their zone.
You know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time fully complete. Throwing is Hurts. Quick slant to Brown. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's got Watkins on the out route. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
So when's the best time to take the big shots downfield? When you think a defense least expects it, and I think the first play of the third quarter qualifies. They came.
Mostert hit, and he drops the ball. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. But first down, Hurts. One more time, that's Watkins. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 3, 2nd and a yard. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders from 3 yards out. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. It took them a little while, but they are on the board here in this third quarter, and now with a chance to tie this up.
And it gives them a chance to exhale just a little bit, right? Because most of the time, if your first points come in the second half, you're often hopelessly out of the game, but not in this case. Now they have something to build on and a chance to mount a comeback.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And Wilson with it, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
One of the league's best linebackers. He ended that play almost before it began, and the running back absolutely overmatched no matter what he tried to do.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. They're going deep for Hill. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. And this is going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off. One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Hurts to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll run with Sanders. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given. And it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
16 yards right off the bat for a 1st down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And some space here. Then all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 34 Dolphins have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Sanders now to have the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Working with a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
Smith catches left side. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first. He'll look to throw. It's caught by Sanders. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Dancing to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll look to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts throw complete there to Smith. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He's back to throw. The Sanders has got it complete. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And 3rd and 1 now. Got another timeout called for by the offense. Now leaving with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Takes it at the 7. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he will be out of bounds And so, partner, that means we got some free football. We're headed to overtime. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. So it's the Eagles who will get the first chance to go down and find a winner as they'll get it here, and we are back underway. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25. .26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
First throw there taken in by Smith. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Hurts. Throw left side, complete. And a loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. One team squandered opportunity. It's another team's chance to win this thing. They forced that clutch turnover, and now all they need is a field goal here to win this ball game.
Could not be set up much better, could they? A takeaway on defense. Now it's up to that offense to find a way to put themselves in position for the game-winning points. Touchdown, field goal, they don't care. Just find a way to win it.
Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Tua going to run the sneak, and he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Charles, a very simple mission anytime